Her name was Mahsa Jina Amini. She had come to Tehran at the end of summer with her family. As she came out of a subway station with her brother, so-called morality police decided her hijab was improper and violently took her away. The night she died, people were already holding a vigil outside the hospital. The next thing we know, her funeral was held in her hometown of Saqqez, where it looked like the entire town showed up. And it gave the inspiration to the rest of the country to protest publicly. My name is Hadi Ghaemi, and I'm the founder and executive director of Center for Human Rights in Iran. The goals of the organization in the beginning was to build a bridge and a voice for Iranian human rights activists and community abroad and influence foreign policy. I remember my boyhood as being very happy, carefree, never really felt that I was in a society that was ready to erupt. The 4 years I stayed there from 1979 to 83, I witnessed worsening of the situation in a way that no one could have ever imagined. I was just 15 and a half in summer of 1983 when I arrived in the United States. Of course, there were many aspects of a culture shock and adjustment. Especially I came on my own, my parents were left behind. I do also recall the 80s very fondly of arriving as a young exiled immigrant and being able to actually pursue what we may call the American dream of making it on your own from scratch. I was able to go back after 18 years and get a much more tangible feel for the country and talking to people and feeling an affinity for them that I felt like this is the community I want to be engaged with. They were constantly searching for a bridge to the outside world and a way to get their voices to the international stage. And I realized I could fill that void. The support of Rockefeller Foundation over the past few months has been really critical in recognizing our work and making it possible, has more than material, psychologically been a huge boost to our team that what we're doing does matter. The work I've been doing is quite difficult to sustain over the years when you're dealing with torture and executions and families ripped apart and individuals disappearing. And sometimes I ask myself, how do I find hope in a time of crisis? I don't look at the big picture and say everything falling apart or this government is so cruel that nothing will change. I look at on the micro level, on the very specific issues and individuals that message me about the impact of our work, and that's how I maintain hope. And I believe that basically drop by drop you make an ocean.